Hi students, today I give consignment introduction. In the consignment we have both the parties. One is consignor, one is consignee. Consignor is the owner and consignee is the agent. Okay, who is the owner is, suppose the owner having the business in Hyderabad, he wanted to set up the business in some other place like Delhi. So he'll appoint the agent. Their agent will do the business. So in this consignment account we have in the owner we have 3 accounts. In the consignee you have 1 account. Okay, in the owner means consignor you have 3 accounts. The first one is consignment. Okay, the first one is consignment means as per the nominal account principle, the debit all expenses, we should write all the expenses, and credit all incomes, we should write sales and unsold stock. Okay, the first one is how many goods means how the owner is sending the goods to agent, how many goods, that we have to write here 2 goods and on consignment. Afterwards, to bank means consignor expenses. Consignor expenses means the owner sending the goods, he will incur some expenses like transportation charges, all those charges will be included to bank. Next one is consignee expenses. After receiving the goods from Delhi, the consignee is also incur some expenses, that is known as consignee expenses, like storing the goods in the warehouses. So that will come under consignee expenses. Next, consignee commission means whatever the sales which he has made in, on that sales he also get the commission. Apart from his income, he also get the commission, that is also debit side. So here consignee expenses, consignee commission. Next one is by consignment sales. Okay, who will sell the goods here? Agent. Okay, that is known as consignee sales. Consignee means in the problem you should write the name. If X is selling, then you should write X sales. Next, here by consignment stock means this is known as unsold stock. Unsold stock in the sense, if the owner is selling 100 goods, if the agent is selling only 80, remaining 20, that is known as unsold stock. Next, here what is P&L is balancing figure. Suppose here we are getting here total 5 and here we are getting here 8. So what is the difference is 3, that you should transfer to P&L account. Same, if you are getting balance here, you should transfer to here by P&L account. This is the first account of the consignment account. The second account is consignee account. Consignee is the agent. So consignee account, first is advance. Okay, buy bills receivable means for starting the business, the consignee requires the advance. So that will come here, consignee account, buy bills receivable. And next one is here we having consignee expense, consignee commission, debit side is there, so you should transfer to credit side. From which account we are transferring is consignment account. So by consignment brackets expenses, by consignment brackets commission. Next, here one consignee sales is there, which side? Credit side. So we should transfer to debit side. So from which account we are transferring? Consignment account. So we should write here to consignment name. Next, whatever the difference we got, that is transferred to balancing figure. This is the second account. The third account is goods and on consignment account. The first account consignment account, consignee account, and goods and on consignment account in the books of owner. So the third one is goods and on consignment. Here the goods and on consignment, which side is there? Debit side. Debit side. So you should transfer to credit side. From which account we are transferring? Consignment account. Same balance you should transfer to here, trading account. These are the 3 accounts in the books of consignor, owner, and in the books of consignee you will be having only 1 account. You will be having only 1 account. Means this is, that is known as consignor account. Okay, that is known as consignor account, wherein the consignor account is same like consignee account. Whatever is in debit credit side you should transfer to debit side, whatever is in debit side you should transfer to credit side. Same, this you should transfer to here, this you should transfer to here. In consignor account, consignor is the owner. Okay, in the consignee books you will be having only 1 account, that is consignor account. Same, you should transfer whatever is in credit side you should transfer to debit side. Just we should change the names. Here buy bills receivable is there na, in that you should write bills payable, 2 bills payable, here 2 expenses, 2 commission, 2 balance brought down. Same here also 2 bank sales. That's it. So this is the introduction about the consignment, where we having in consignor 3 accounts, in consignee only 1 account.